Greetings. It's July. It's hot. It's humid. You can tell by the big hair. So you know what that means. It's Christmas in July. And I will be showing you a lot of the ornaments and seasonal decor that I have, and also some ready-made gifts. If you order from me, you know that time means everything, because I do custom artwork and it takes a little time. So I prefer to show people what's available now, so you can think about it for a month or two and let me know as early as possible if you want something custom done. I get backed up very quickly by mid-October, and then November I can't usually take too many orders at all because, like I said, everything's made by hand. So some of the ornaments that I have here, I have these, all ornaments are available all year long. So I have these they're like a paper board ornament, very light, and I do house portraits, car portraits, and pet portraits on these. Or anything else you might think of. I do not do human portraits anymore, so that's my only limit. And I also have these little three-dimensional ornaments that I've been doing. I'll be showing you a lot of those. And some wooden products. Like I have a few of these little sleds left. So I'm just going to take you through some of the work that I do. I have some ready-made pieces that are available now, and show you some of your options for gift giving. Some of them are holiday themed and some of them are not. So enjoy the show. I'll check back in with you later, and I'm putting everything up on my shopping site. So most of it should be available by the time you see the video, but if you do see something that you like and you don't see it up on my shop, get in touch with me and I'll help get it to you. Right now, July has been a crazy month, crazy. It's I'm moving out of my studio at the end of this month. So it's been really insane, just packing up and doing all my video, kind of previews of all of my exhibits. So it's been a really busy month. So when you do order from me now, my studio will be closing, but I'm doing curbside pickup for anybody who's local. Please reach out to me if you're interested in ordering something that way, and we can save on the shipping costs because that gets kind of pricey these days. And otherwise, everything's mail order. And like I said, if you see something you like, let me know, and I will, if it's not on my shop, I'll get you a price and delivery options, and we can take it from there. So enjoy, and I'll see you soon. I work on a lot of wooden pieces. Those two up there are cigar boxes with car portraits. I have this really cute little wooden shelf, like a little knick-knack shelf. And I have a few wreaths left. I sold most of them last year, but this is what I have left of those. They will be on the slideshow. Ornaments I have all year round. It's a sampling of what I have here. Of course, I'm all about Jeeps, so you're going to see a lot of Jeeps floating around the studio. So of course I do the standard glass ball ornaments, and I also like I prefer working for pet portraits, house portraits, and car portraits on these little flat pieces. You know, I can do the pet portraits on the round ball ornaments, but they come out so much better on a flat surface. Either way, they come out great, but flat surfaces are just much more user-friendly for that type of work. And I also love my water gardens, so you're going to see goldfish and koi floating around here. I have 3 of these ornaments left at the moment. That's done with glass paint, and it's baked on. They look good in a sunny window too. Oh, and you'll see a bunch more of these. I started doing these 3-dimensional ornaments because I hate, I do a lot of home canning, and I hate throwing out all those lids that you can't reuse. So I found a great kind of way to repurpose those. And it's fun because I go on little treasure hunts to find little pieces like these canoes. It's just a fun thing for me to do because all of my work is so detailed that I like to get away from that for a little while. All right. I also do photography. I don't have a lot of that out right now, but this is a little foal that I found in a field one morning with her mama. And I have 8x10 prints of that, and that piece right there is also for sale. That's a custom frame and a custom cut mat. It's really a nice piece. It looks good in that frame. And here's some of my helmets. I'm working on a couple more right now. Here's my goldfish helmet that some of you have already seen. And this is a brandy new helmet that I just happened to have floating around. So, motorcycle helmets, baseball helmets. I've got a ski helmet over there that I'm working on right now. Anything you want on those. And construction helmets as well. Okay, so that's Robin's Nest. That is the original, and the companion piece to that sold, but I do have prints of both of those. They looked really nice together. But Mama Robin's on her own. The babies flew the coop. And that's a print. The original sold. That is Maine Coon Cabin. And I have those, this one of course is framed, but you can get an unframed print as well. I can't think of what's, I think that's 11x14. I have 8x10s of just about everything. And pet portraits are a very big thing for me. So jackets are always nice to show off your pet. Winter Husky. This is the original, and I have prints of that as well. Over the River. And Working at the Mill. Those were off of pictures that I took at Sturbridge, Old Sturbridge Village in Massachusetts. They had an antique sleigh rally, and I got tons of pictures from that. That was really cool to watch. So I started working on some smaller canvases, like these grizzlies here, to do something a little bit looser. And I'm enjoying working on those. Because while I'm, spending months on one painting, I can actually say, hey, I just finished a painting in 2 weeks. At the same time, just to keep my head fresh. So over to the left of Unchained, we've got the Stargazer series. And these I love doing too. You could have your own pet put into something like this. Or your car. I could park your car at the edge of a cliff. And that's a t-shirt I did for display. Don't mind the cord hanging over there. 50 and still cruising. So if you have a birthday coming up, that's always a good idea. And down here, I've got wood cutout pieces that I turn into welcome signs. So those I hand cut, and then they turn into this right here. They're weather resistant. I put UV protective coating on all of my work, so it could be indoors or out. So there's a little kid's jacket that we've got there. That's a display piece, but it's for sale if you know a little one. And a couple votive candle holders. So I've got prints of a lot. Oh, here's the other one to Mama Robin. So there they are. Little babies and the mama. I've got prints and journals and note cards. Here are a few examples of note cards that I have. I have a couple special holiday cards, and these are all on my shopping site. So you can just go to my website and there's a link to that there. I have tote bags with Midnight Rose, and these two are a couple prints I have available. These are available framed or unframed. And there's a little mailbox. That's a little side table that I refinished. And a real mailbox. That there's watercolor, Fair Weathered Friend. And there are a few gift items on here along with the paintings. There's Corgi up there. And this here is on tile. That's a nice different way to have your pet portrait done. That's a hand-painted tote bag. And I also take my prints and turn them into jewelry pieces and wine charms. So there are a few of the earrings. The ones on the left are done on cork, recycled wine corks. So I could always special make something for you. If you see a design up on the wall or on my website and you want that made into a piece of jewelry or a keychain, let me know. And here is a hand-painted wine glass. And there are your wine charms. Those are a nice gift. And I also have mouse pads with Midnight Rose. Midnight Rose has been a big time favorite. Not just for me, but for everybody. So journals, these are a few that I have right now. If you're, just like with the jewelry, if you're interested in having a journal made of any of my prints, let me know and I'll get something made up for you. I typically don't print something new unless it's a request, because I don't have room for that kind of stock. So, okay, trinket boxes. You could even hang that on your wall. And I have these little Adopt a Kitty pins. I have a few of the shapes left. They're little wooden cat shapes. There are a few examples back there. But if you want your cat's colors put on one of those, you could reach out to me and I could do one special for you. Then I have these little 5x5 mini canvases. And mugs. There's Daydreamer. The original of Daydreamer recently sold, so that was a favorite. I need to get that back up on the wall. And those are a couple little 5x5 canvas prints. These are a bunch of the other 3D ornaments that I did. Little penguin. And I've got these cool 3 wise men. I would prefer to sell these guys as a set because these are little vintage pieces that went in there, and I don't know the history or the background, but they've been managed to stay together all this time. It would be really nice to see them remain together, but you know, I'm not married to the idea, so if you want all 3, you'll get a better price. There's another goldfish up there, and mini canvases. They make nice ornaments too. They come with little easels, but you could hang them on the tree or whatever you want. And okay, there's cardinal. And I have a few of these little sleds available. These are wooden sleds, hand painted, UV protected, ready to go to your house. I have 2 of these little heart ornaments left. I have a number of blank sleds like these. So if you see something if you want something done special, I could certainly pull one out for you and whip up a fresh design. Okay, so that's it on the tree, and that's it on the show. Here is a stool that I made for myself. It needs to be refinished because I actually would keep it at the pond, and got a little worn. And welcome sign. All right, so, oh, there's another little sled tucked in there. It's coming up. So feel free to go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. I only send out 1 newsletter a month. So I'm not, I don't plague you with emails. We all get way too much of that. So I hope you enjoyed and that you will come back sometime. Happy holidays, everybody. for coming, as always. I appreciate it. Like I mentioned, if you see anything that you're interested in, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything custom that you want done. Think about that now, because it does get really hard to turn people down at the end of October and in November, because especially if you're looking for something larger, like a pet portrait on canvas or something like that, they take time. So as I mentioned, I will be closing my brick and mortar, but I will still be in business. Just doing it all virtual now, and it's working out well. People are being great about curbside pickup, and so that is an option if you're in the area, local in Connecticut. Think about that as an option. So yeah, until then, hope everybody's being safe, being well, staying cool. Got a lot of work to do here, so take care of yourselves. Come back soon. Whew. I gotta put those little elves to work. Sure wish they were here to help me with my move. I'll tell you what, you don't see what I'm looking at right now. Ay, 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 ay. Wish me luck. I gotta get those little elves to work. Sure wish they were here to help me with bleep, 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 bleep. Okay. Okay. This is never gonna come out. Ow, 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 ow. That used to be my hair. Jesus. Should just shave it off. All right. Thanks for coming. So, like I said, if you see anything, sorry, I'm sitting on my shawl.